Hey, there you are, and here I am. And today, maybe talk a little bit about the Magnus, D Magnus, being great. Wow. It was a moment, a Ben, D Ben, the Ben, we had only interacted over, well, Slack. And then there was a meeting, and he spontaneously, oh, the Magnus. Well, on one level it means, oh, that Magnus, the one I know from chat, but it's also a bit funny. And we knew that because Magnus means great. And so then possibly you could hear him say, the great one. And that's really funny because if you know me, uh, well, that's not my self-identification at all. That's not how I think of myself, not in any second over the day or any day in the week. On the other hand, it is my name. My name is Magnus, so there you go. And here's another twist on that story. To be great, what might that be? Because there's another version. If looking at me, well, actually, there are moments, those glimpses, where greatness shines through. And here's what I've learned. 52 years old. It took me a bit. It took me a while. It's not so much about what we do. It might be more about how we are, and moreover how we deeply understand our beingness from the lens of neuroscience and from the lens of experience. If these seem a little vague to you, I feel you. I feel it comes out a bit abstract. Let me try. There's science about this brain, neuroscience, fMRI scans, they see how things light up. And there's a lot of other science, and it helps us understand and explain what this thing that we refer to inside that we call me or I, what that is. And just let me tell you, it's a construct. And it's very helpful, and it's not complete. In fact, sometimes it's very dead wrong. You might have these limiting self-beliefs and you might say it to yourself, but you don't say it, you just feel it. You don't even notice because you're used to it, because it happened early on in your life, and you might feel, I do not belong, I'm not worthy. And these are just echoes from the history. That's not the present moment, and that is not really the present you, and yet in shape and form the way which in you see the world and yourself, and your automatic behavior emerges as a result of the beingness you think you are. And it might be a worthwhile exercise to start to examine this, because what I've found is that greatness is within. It is. What would it be like if you started to embrace that as a possibility for you, that there might in fact be a sleeping giant? What would it be like if we summoned the spirit of you? Yeah. If you look at the world right now, clearly there are some very clouded minds creating war and catastrophe. Clearly they are not, he is not demonstrating greatness. He thinks he is, but he's so far from it. Others are, and maybe we can come together. And maybe greatness is something we can do in our everyday life, here and now, where we are. Allow yourself. Connect with me and let's see if we can talk this out. Or, respond to this video and have me sharpen my message, or maybe deepen some explanations, because I've studied this subject so very hard and I think I've learned a lot, and I would happily pay forward. I am the Magnus, and I'm not the great one, and yet I am, and so are you. Thanks for viewing. See you.